Hey, what's up, people? What's up? What's up? What's up? How are you doing? Welcome to another stream. We're going to get into this and we are going to get started shortly. So, what's the stream about? Well, we're going to show exactly what the grooming ground is about. So, some of you remember this panel where the grooming ground admitted that he was looking into a folder and a folder marked CP, and he was rather disappointed in what he found. So we're gonna really go over that. Our observant says Cyrax is August 30th at 9 a.m. for pretrial. Okay. All right, thank you. Thank you, excuse me. Thank you, observant. I appreciate it. All right. Let's me share my screen. We're gonna go straight into this and then we're gonna take a look at what he is saying. But if you don't remember, I believe this was in and around March 30th, 2022. I did take a look on the farms and somebody logged it, but when on Rumble, the link is broken, which seems to be a thing with anything on GG. It for some reason starts to disappear. But don't worry, I have a log of all these things. I have the videos, I save them, so they can always be re-uploaded. Anyways, let's see what Gigi has to say about his disgusting behavior and what he did with this CP folder.
There's a photo of a blurred image that says CP on it, but when you go into the folder, the blurred image is an adult male. So it's misleading. So I don't know what it is she has against.
What? Hold on. No, what did you just say you clicked on?
A folder.
I want you all to
CP.
just, for a second, just tell me what this man just admitted to possessing and clicking on.
Leading. There's nothing there that suggests he's ever been inappropriate with children. There's a photo of a blurred image that says CP on it, but when you go into the folder, the blurred image is an adult male. So it's
right. So I'm sorry, Gigi, you have some explaining to do. Why would you click on a folder of a blurred image? Okay, it's kind of showing the folder's kind of showing you the contents. It says CP. You know what that means because I know you know what that means because you were surprised that it was an adult male. And this is the type of guy that people are in the chat with. A guy that clicks on child prawn folders expecting child prawn, but it's an adult male. Let's hear this again. Yes, he was disappointed that it was an adult. Let's hear this again. Didn't he also call the phone number on the pic he thought was your revenge prawn? Yes, he did, Turtle Shell. We're going to get into that video right after. Let's listen to this one more time.
There's a photo of a blurred image that says CP on it, but when you go into the folder, the blurred image is an adult male. So it's misleading. So I don't know what it is she has against.
What? Hold on. No, what did you just say you clicked on? I want you all to just, for a second, just tell me what this man just admitted to possessing and clicking on.
Leading. There's nothing there that suggests he's ever been inappropriate with children. There's a photo of a blurred image that says CP on it, but when you go into the folder, the blurred image is an adult male. So it's
This is disgusting. Completely, completely disgusting. And this is the guy people are listening to with this bullshit, making up shit on me, talking about when I'm talking about there's a lifestyle. There's the pimping lifestyle. I talk about pimping lifestyle, that it's a lifestyle. They disagree. Okay, fine. You disagree that pimping is not a lifestyle, even though I say it is, and there's evidence that on the internet that says it is. Okay, fine. Because a lot of people talk about a lot of things they don't know nothing about. But to then say that I am an child SA and SO apologist with no rhyme or reason because I talk about the pimping lights is rather disgusting. So we got inbred feller doing this, and we got this loser creep over here that clicks onto child porn folders and is disappointed because there's an adult male because we know what he's expecting. But this is the guy that people are in his chat with. This is the guy that is saying a whole lot of shit. Seriously. Then we have this. All right, let me look it up. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So Buddha bitch had said this. Gigi, the guy you called was the guy who assaulted me in my video. Now, people, she put out a video where, of course, at first people were shocked and horrified. Some people thought it was me. Of course, that's because she wanted to make it look like it was me. Because this is a manipulative piece of shit. Booty bitches. She does this to people. She's hated in her city of Calgary because this is what she does. She makes shit up. She's made shit up on several police officers. And she is not liked because she's to frequent bars and manipulate the shit out of people. She even said it. Take a look at the streams that she was on Monty After Dark. She even literally said she used to manipulate the shit out of people, and this is what she does. So allegedly, supposedly, she's saying this guy assaulted her. We didn't see any type of assault. We just saw an idiot freak out and was tripping all over the place while the guy was trying to leave her premises after being serviced. Yeah, this loser is just trash. But of course, the wave was there, right? So she goes, Gigi, the guy you called was the guy who assaulted me in my video. Once again, there was no assault that we saw. And the thing is, if the guy assaulted you in the video, then why would you put up his dick picture and then say it was me? She continues, I have to say, I'm very disappointed in you. If the guy assaulted her in the video, then why would you put up his dick picture knowing that you have a case against him? And then now what results is you doing revenge porn against the guy who allegedly assaulted you. Like, make it make sense. This is just full on hypocrisy and stupidity. So this is the Buddha bitch. Recognize this dick, anyone? A stranger just texted this to me out of the blue. Shmonty, that you? Cause I suspected it. So here's her blame game back in mid-October 2022, trying to blame me for something I didn't do. The number is a 587 number. So she didn't blur the number, which of course caused her downfall. Yeah, exactly. She insinuated it was Monty in the video while she trapped that man in her house, made it seem it was me because she's very manipulated when she's very good at it. Then a month later, after she got thousands, what, like 1,500, 2,000 or so subs, she decided to do it again and make it seem as if I'm trying to send her dick pictures from a 587 number. That area code is a Canadian area code, and that area code is Edmonton and Northern Alberta region. So pretty much it covers Alberta. Let's just put it that way. So it covers Calgary. Why would I be messaging you from a 587 number when you know my number is Toronto based? That don't make no sense. And I never sent you any. She knew I didn't. This wasn't me. This was the guy she was servicing in her home. Because, come on, people, put two and two together. She was in lingerie. A guy was in her basement. She does sex work stuff. Put two and two together. You know what I'm talking about. So this guy got serviced. He sent her a cock picture for whatever reason he wants to send it. And of course, she took this opportunity. she took this opportunity to try and blame me. And of course, in good Gigi old perverted fashion, Gigi decided to call the number. Of course, right? He decided to call the number. Why would you do that, Gigi? There's a lot of things Gigi does, okay? Gigi does a lot of things, and we're gonna get straight into this. But first, let me play this.
Best friend is half black. Her daughter calls me stepdad, who I've talked about her before. She's half black. I am officiating her wedding. Don't you dare ever call me racist, Charlie Gold. You pull that crap again? Well, let's just save that for after. Look at the receipts. Oh, see, I get all crazy at how I even have to do this because these women have to manufacture such hatred against anybody who goes against them. Okay? They are disgusting.
What?
Best friend is half black. Her daughter calls me stepdad, who I've talked about her before. She's half black. I am officiating her wedding. Don't you dare ever call me racist, Charlie Gold. You pull that crap again? Well, let's just save that for after. Look at the receipts. Oh, see, I get all crazy at how I even have to do this because these women have to manufacture such hatred against anybody who goes against them. Okay? They are disgusting.
All right, people. We're gonna get into the juice of thing. Let's see what the grooming ground has to say about this. Is that even true? Vidal says the gaining ground has told people to stay out of this stream. He said anyone who chats in it will be dried on Kiwi farms. You know what? I don't know, but that seems very plausible. Well, in fact, that is a pretty much reality. I'm not sure if this is the real Vidal, nor do I really care, but Gigi has many accounts. Him, his friends, they're on Kiwi farms, and this is what they do. They like to spread a lot of shit, say a lot of vile shit about people that just aren't true. But hey, I got the receipts here. I got lots of receipts. We're going to hear a little bit from the grooming ground. And after that, we're going to get into him and his discounted life channel. Yes, we're going to show the receipts where he tries to get actors and everything else for his discounted life, super disgusting channel that he had. Well, he still does have, where he made very vile and disgusting videos about lots of creators in the sphere, especially lots of people of color, Charlie Gold and whatnot. Because if you didn't know, him and Charlie Gold was going at it back in the day and was freaking out. Speaking of the freak out, I have that video as well. We got a freak out from 2020 from the grooming ground where he is freaking out on Twitter. So we're going to get into that. Let's go.
Who makes you look terrible. This man lies to you on a consistent
Facts,
basis.
mouse
His
toes.
lies are always proven to be lies. And he fires up a live stream and says, oh, I didn't do that. This is the problem with Grow World, is that people just believe blah, blah, blah. And then he repeats nonsense about people. And you guys don't say anything. So
I repeat nonsense about people. I'm sorry. Did I not show receipts of everything I'm talking about? And I'm going to continue to show receipts. We're going to continue to play the whole CP folder thing because not a lot of people knew he opened a folder marked CP where you can already see it kind of is blurred. Why would you still open it? That just makes you a creep. And but yet he has the nerve to talk about other people and the shit that they do. This man needs to be behind bars, is where he needs to be for that shit.
originally I was going to start this stream with an oldie from last fall that I put together to show how much Monty loves to lie. But I didn't go into it because of my countdown was screwed up. But I'm going to play it now and hopefully it sounds okay. And then when we get back, we're going to get into Monty's, we're going to get into reacting to Monty. So here's a little ditty I call Monty is a Lie. It's only a couple minutes.
All right, let's see what he
And
plays
of
here.
course it's not gonna play.
Oh, okay. We got the once upon a time bullshit from before. He made this like dumb ass video. Oh yeah, it's not gonna play. Is this it? Oh yeah, with Vicky Vibes when he decided to commandeer Vicky Vibes to talk a lot of shit about me when the wave was happening, right? And October. Let's play this a bit. Somewhere in Montyland. What the hell is he talking about? He never has shit working for him, does he? This is so ridiculous and stupid. Never has this shit working. Let's go forward a little bit.
Can you? Did you hear any of Monty just now?
You forget about Vicky Vibes? Yeah, Vicky Vibes just trash, man. The thing I hate is when people dogpile others. Like I'm seeing it all the time. It's like one person says something, then their crew members does it. They tried it with me, with inbred hillbilly Belinda last week, and then of course we had grooming ground here, CP folder opener grooming ground tried it, and then after that, you have other people in the crew do it. Vicky is very forgettable. She is very forgettable, but we shall see. All right, people. Who's Vicky Vibes? You don't know Celebrity Juice? Vicky Vibes is was Hussey's IRL friend. Was I don't know, because they might have reconciled on Bridget's stream from a month ago, because they had a reckoning of some sorts when Hussey's scarf got stolen. Vicky Vibes' ring got stolen, supposedly, allegedly. That I can't even confirm, because she got like $1,000 in donations that one night when she was crying on stream, talking about she hooked up with a guy that wasn't her husband, and that dude stole her ring, and Hussey outed her about it because he was pissed off that his scarf got stolen. Yeah, that. Okay.
If this doesn't work, I'm going to just get out of OBS and we're just going to do this the old-fashioned way. But I have a feeling StreamYards is having a moment. What the fuck is... Oh, pardon my French. What is StreamYards doing? Oh, I think I figured it out.
It is big money. You're right. 10K ring.
Hold on. Can you hear
But
me?
yeah, she had her closet in her room. Okay,
Yep.
sure, Vicky. But she got like 1K plus out of it.
And we're gonna get
The drifting never stops. Not only did GG try and get 15K out of his audience, but we got Vicky Vibes over there making 1K in one day. And then all of a sudden she took off, never to be seen for months until she came back.
this workout by Foodie Beauty. Now, first, smash that like button, people.
Can, right? And now you can, because Gigi had the microphone set to the wrong setting. Oh, let's just get into this shit. Okay, so this is a work.
Doesn't this fool always does the same shit? Like, I remember going over his shit back in September, October, probably some November as well, and it's always issues with the stream over and over and over again.
Workout nightmare. I'm gonna skip forward to when he actually starts sharing the video because I don't care about him greeting chat. Okay, let's go.
You know what? I've helped out a lot.
No, Raven, I figured out what it is. When I was switching my headsets to fix the video issue, StreamYards switched my microphone from my virtual cable back to my Yeti. It doesn't matter. Anyways, I'll end it with my Monty's a Liar video at the end of the stream.
In a lot of communities, like I used to help.
I am a bloody donut, and I own it.
About serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Uh-huh.
When I lived in Connecticut.
Uh-huh.
And one thing I've noticed is that
I'm a little bit Lynn, but it has nothing to do with that. I swear it has nothing to do with that.
People come from all walks of life, and people can change. But one of the main factors in the change is that you got to realize,
probably Kate,
that what you were doing was wrong.
Yeah, let's take advice on change and growth from Monty. Why am I on 1.5 of all people?
Yeah, I think the only advice I would take from you is how to get on a sex registry, grooming ground, because you're the type of guy who looks into child prawn folders. Okay, so ain't nobody taking any advice from your ass.
I think that's one of the prerequisites. If you can't realize what you're
I
doing
agree,
is wrong, then how can you change it? Because if you don't realize what you're doing is wrong, then what's there to change?
Imagine getting that advice from this guy. If you never admit that what you've done is wrong and apologize for it, how can you change? Holy moly. Lamar Magrosa, are you here? Look what I'm using. I know it's been a while.
Right? You know what I mean? So that's how I see things. I volunteered in Toronto. I volunteered in Florida when I was living there. I volunteered in New
England. Oh, God, he lived here? Where?
In Connecticut. I've been volunteering many places. I volunteer in the GTA still currently. So one thing that people really got to do is you got to realize what you're doing is wrong for you to correct it in the first place. Amy Judy, what's up?
I'm sorry. So my volunteering is bullshit. How is he confirming or denying this? How is he confirming or denying that my volunteering is bullshit? Does he have anything up on the screen? Does it show, hey, Monty did not volunteer here? Does he have that? No, he doesn't. He doesn't have anything at all. He just does the same shit that inbred Belinda does. Same shit we got CP folder opener Gigi here does. Same shit with the
All right, we're gonna
soundboard.
get into this. Let's go.
Again, that's like taking advice from me on how to eat the chocha. Like nobody's gonna come to Gigi and say, "Hey, you got any tips on going down on a woman?" No one's gonna go to Monty and say, "Hey, you got any tips on admitting that you made mistakes and taking accountability?" Like, Monty, stop it.
Hey, my wife's heart.
Oh, speaking of accountability, let's take a look at this. Here's a roundup of what Gigi does. Okay. What did he say on the 10th of October 30th, 2022? Sylvana had to be what? In town square for still talking to who? This is the type of shit this piece of shit does. Sylvana had to be HUNG in town square for still talking to Bridget. Really? Easily manipulated. Yeah, we know that. Gaining ground, you groomer. I mean, this is what you do. You like to manipulate people. What else do we have here? So explain to me why Hussey had to block Bridget. Can anybody answer the effing question? So behind the scenes, this is the real GG. This is him right here. This is what he's about. The real GG really does come out now, doesn't he? Look at all of this, people. This is him right here. But he has the gall to not only open CP folders, but he has the gall to talk shit about other people and not taking accountability. This man is a goddamn clown. Talking about people need to be hung, open up CP folders, manipulating and abusing people. I got the receipts tonight. We can go and go and go and go and go. I even got the discounted Lyfe receipts here. Mr. Discounted Lyfe speaking to Tragic about the channel, speaking to Tragic about how he wants actors. Mr. Discounted Lyfe talking about other people don't take accountability. Saying, for sure, daddy to Tragic. Really? Okay. You goddamn pervert, CP folder opener. I'm just hitting on you. Okay. All right. Does he have any receipts? This clown has no receipts whatsoever, but I got the receipts. I got everything. We're going to get into the Discounted Lyfe stuff, show you how he wanted actors. So if you haven't seen that, it's going to be up. It's going to be here. And this is him on Discounted Lyfe, that disgusting vile channel that's still around. He did delete a few videos though, but don't worry, I got him. But this is him doing what he does best: manipulate, lie, degrade people behind the scenes, but yet he's acting as if he's done nothing wrong.
Oh, look at this. She has a new opening. Hello, Foodie Beauties, but it's got a different background to it. That's cute, I guess. Is this bitch going to be going too fast? Because he probably has her fast too. And I say bitch in a very loving way.
Hello, Foodie Beauties.
Oh boy.
Oh my God. People make such a big deal about the elliptical. She's going backwards on it. She doesn't know how to use it. People go backwards in elliptical because it works different muscle groups. I do. Not anymore. I don't go to the gym. I have my treadmill on my bike. But when I was in elliptical, I'd go forward and backwards, because when you work backwards, it does your quads, or is it your hamstrings, whichever one.
We don't care.
So there's nothing wrong with going backwards in elliptical. I don't know why everyone was losing their minds.
Here we go. Let me catch what's up.
Who is Monty, Victor? Monty is a mess. Monty's a whole lie. That's who Monty is.
We're gonna do 10 minutes on the machines here and our building.
Actually, Chubbabama, no. I would argue against that. Ellipticals are very low impact on your knees and your joints, so
No.
and lose weight and
Let's
eat healthy as
let's
well.
go forward. Hey, chat. I don't know how much of this I'm gonna take, but I'm gonna intertwine a lot of receipts into his bullshit, and I'm gonna keep doing it. We're gonna do a part 2. We're also gonna do a part 3 on this, and we're gonna keep doing parts on my Monty After Dark channel. come next month, I'm gonna dedicate the channel to uncovering a lot of Gigi's lies. So stay tuned for that because that is something that will happen, people.
Is there permission here?
Yeah, I agree with
That's
Pace.
good. Why didn't you do the
Kelly
same
Wade
place rather
says,
than the gym bullshit? Like when
videoed from higher angle to make her look smaller. Yes, exactly. And she always is straight on with the camera because whenever she turns, then you really see her size, now don't you?
I said when I saw these machines, I'm like, why would you go to the gym when you have these machines literally in your lobby? Why? It's the same thing, kind of like how she used to go or say she would go to the gym when she lived in a luxury villa, but she had a pool and a gym at the luxury villa, but you pay extra to go somewhere else. Like, make it make sense, people. It's really ridiculous. She's already out of breath. Yeah, I noticed that as well.
She should listen at her size, Sasha. Weights can come after. I think she needs to lose some fat first, cardio, and then she needs to tone up. Or, if we ever get to that arc, I don't know if that's ever going to come that storyline, but let's say it comes at some point in the future. She needs to lose. In my opinion, I think she would have to lose the fat first, and then focus on weights after. Like she needs to go into this slow. And weights are very like weightlifting, weight training is very overwhelming. And I think she's already overwhelmed with the elliptical. Let's not confuse her some more. Let's let her just lose some body fat.
You know what? Maybe I need to get us on board with Eric, right? Nobody cares.
Right, so, yeah, let's try it.
A
Yeah,
pool
let's
would be
work
great
out.
for her.
My handsome husband is filming me, as you can see.
Hi guys, matching colors.
People make fun of him. I still think he's attractive. I don't know. So people were questioning on the Twitter, how could he be filming her? And the answer is,
Wow, Gigi thinks Sawa is attractive. Ain't that a lie? Ain't this the guy who was portraying Michael B. Petty? What did he do, Michael B. Petty again with the cross and the KKK in the background? Isn't this the same guy that calls AK Hiri? Yeah, this is the same guy. Lol, why would I want to speak to racist shitheads who call me Chewy, lie to me, lie about Traj, and pretend they aren't grifting, scamming losers? Yeah, that 15K thing didn't really work out for you now, did it? Gaining ground. Hillbilly Belinda and the Gaining Ground are the two biggest racists on this platform, literally calling me Harry as a racial insult. Yes, this is the same guy that goes against persons of color here. I'm kind of surprised. Mr. Discounted Life, aka Groom Ground, aka likes to open folders marked CP, and disappointed that it is an adult male, is wanting and liking Sella. Yeah, plus Sella is over 18. Not good for you there, Grooming Ground. Definitely not good for you. But hey, I think he's lying there. I really do. I think he's really lying there.
and I'm going by the answers I saw under the twat, was that because they're in their apartment complex, they can be in the same workout. It's when they go to the gym. If she wants to work out without her hijab, at the gym, you're allowed to work out without the regalia or whatever you what do you call it, not a uniform, you know what I mean, the hijab and everything else, the burqa. I don't know if that's the right terminology, but at a gym you're able to take that off. So
It's called an abaya. An abaya. She has her hijab on because there's different veils and coverings. The one she has on is a hijab, and what she has on to cover her body is called an abaya.
you don't want men working out in the gym with you, but since they're in their apartment complex, she can stay with he can work out there, because any woman working out in this complex will have to be required to have their hijab and things on. So yeah, I learned a lot on Twitter today.
Oh, you learned it from Twitter.
Did I get
Okay.
that right though? I said that right? I think that's what people are saying. Is that why he's able to be in the same room with her, because it's the apartment gym and not the commercial gym?
Wow. Matchy. Matchy.
Groundbreaking. We're gonna have a lot of fun, Monty. I love your reactions.
As they say, Belize Mimi is right. Everybody gets a turn in this community.
Facts, Turtle Show.
Everybody who does fuck shit and does too much gets a turn in this community. People just don't randomly.
Oh, fuck shit. Like like your CP folder. Should I play that again, or is this getting worn out? You know what? Let me play it again one more time. Then right after that, we're gonna play how we figured. Should we? Yeah, we should play the discounted life stuff. Yes. I have the Discounted Life stuff queued up and how we figured he was Discounted Life. So let's do that. We're going to play the GG admitted into the CP folder again, then play Discounted Life stuff, the video. And then after that, we're going to get
There's a
into other
photo of a
things.
blurred image that says CP on it, but when you go into the folder, the blurred image is an adult male, so it's misleading.
Very right.
So I don't know what it is she has against.
What? Hold on. No, what did you just say you clicked on? I want you all to just, for a second, just tell me what this man just admitted to possessing and clicking on.
Misleading. There's nothing there that suggests he's ever been inappropriate with children. There's a photo of a blurred image that says CP on it, but when you go into the folder, the blurred image is an adult male, so it's.
What a piece of shit this pervert is. But yet, this is the guy who's talking about other people. What a piece of shit. You know what? Let's get into some other stuff because I got a lot of receipts here. Like I said, I'm probably going to do this in 3 parts to get all these receipts out. But here's another one. Let's go. We're going to take a look at Mr. Discounted Life gaining ground here. All right. So he was talking to Icy at this point. Icy says, "What? Who has been sending you threatening messages at Gaining Ground?" Gaining Ground goes, "Discounted Life just let everybody know that they are going to unveil themselves in a couple days because Gigi asked them to, because it's gone too far. I better go find some women. Lol, I might have to hire some voice actor for something." Let me read that again. This idiot is literally telling you he is goddamn Discounted Life and he's going to get some women because he might have to hire some voice actor to portray him because he is Discounted Life. This piece of shit. This is the dude right here that opens CP folders. Expecting what exactly? Well, not an adult male. This is the dude. Let's go through this quickly here because I got way too many receipts to be wasting time on this shit. But yep, this is it. He's right there. What else did he say? I need 2 women to record themselves taking ownership of Discounted Life. Lol, I have something I want to write and have them read. Just voiceovers. That will completely ruin their narrative because people are on to the fact that, hey, wait a second, he's making fun of certain people. I think we can kind of narrow down who this is. Who is the owner of Discounted Life? We can narrow it down to GG. Now, of course, May 16th, 2022, GG doesn't want to man up, so to speak. He wants to be the effing coward he is and have 2 women record themselves taking ownership of Discounted Life so he can frolic along and act like it isn't him. This is the piece of shit that is the grooming ground. This is a piece of shit that looks at folders wanting young children's pics to be in them. So he continues. We got somebody saying, Nishi, you should take ownership of Discounted Life. Or what about Cecil? If I do it, they won't believe me. They'll just say I'm covering for Gigi. Of course they wouldn't. And speaking of Cecil McFly, well, Cecil McFly was involved in the CP folder fiasco that we heard earlier on. Getting Ground says, I need unknown voices. I may recruit some friends. That's a good idea. Gaining Ground. Say they're GG mods who started DL and made the first video and showed me, and I thought it was funny and wanted people to see it, so I showed Negs. Of course, because he was promoting it. Yeah, he wanted to pass the blame. Yeah, this is a piece of shit right here. This is how he works. Nietzsche says, yeah, I should be on the account I have. Yes, I shouldn't be on the account I have. Okay, you see what I'm talking about, people? This is it. This is him wanting to hire women voice actors because he's so much of a coward he can't even take ownership of a channel that he has. This is not a human being here. This is a piece of shit and a piece of trash. Gaining Ground, yeah, some after the cop shit last night. I'm more over it than ever. I'll laugh here and watch Twitter, but I think Discounted Life is officially retired as well. Really? I wonder, retiring it, huh? Retiring it. Okay. Well, there you go, people. This is the true GG right here. Wanting to hire actors, actresses, voice actors, because he's way too much of a coward to actually own up to something he actually did. What a piece of shit, but hey, I digress.
Turn on you if they're bored, Monty. I know that's what you need to believe, that you're this wonderful human being and you're not at all a bigot or a terrible human being. But I'm sorry to tell you that is actually true, and it's not GG sock accounts. There are a lot of people who just don't like you, and they have reason not to like you. And for some reason, you don't want to explore those reasons. You'd rather just continue calling women bimbos, calling gay men groomers and predators. And hey,
I'm sorry, when did I call women bimbos? Somebody please pull the tapes. Because here's another incident of the grooming ground just making shit up. When did I ever call somebody a bimbo? That is not a terminology that I use. So once again, we got grooming ground over here saying something, making shit up like he usually does because this is his habit, people. Take notes. This is his habit. And one of the things he does, he likes to make shit up on you
hey, whatever.
repeatedly.
I'm here for. Like I said, I got vacation coming up.
Just like how he says that I'm a criminal and I've done small crimes. Does he have any record of me doing small crimes? No, he does not. Because why? Because I haven't done any small crimes. In fact, no crimes, small, medium, or large crimes. No crimes whatsoever.
Let's make some money.
You don't know what that means? Well,
hey,
if you're a
Lindsay.
creator, you should know what that means. And it really usually is how you handle it.
Her going back. No, going backwards actually hurts. It works a whole different muscle group. I mean, I don't know if technically it hurts more, but for me,
Why does he look physically ill? It's the alcohol.
I find it harder to go backwards. Like I'll go forwards, and when I need a break, I'll go like a look backwards to work. I think it's my quads or my hammies. I don't remember. But when I used to do the elliptical, but I couldn't do it long. I found it easier to go forward. That's just me, though. I'm a fatty. What do I know?
Right? It seems that Kaya is on the what would you call it? Hey, what's that? You know, that circular thing?
Oh yeah, that's probably why she. I mean, listen, that's probably why she's doing it backwards. But I guess all I'm saying is, regardless of what you think of this woman, her going backwards is not a problem. It's actually still cardio, and she's actually still working muscle groups. I don't see a problem with her going backwards.
Alex Glitter says Gigi needs to be fully exposed. He is a liar and prides himself on slandering people. He does. He does. And he's actually pretty good at it because not only will he work in tandem with other people, and if you aren't working with him and he feels you're no longer valuable, he throws you away. And then not only will he work in tandem with other people who are, of course, by all means gullible, then he will work in tandem with others that, of course, are mudded and are on Kiwi farms to slander and disparage people. But you guess what? At the end of the day, I got the receipts. I got this lazy loser liar wanting actors, voice actors, because he's too much of a coward to own up to Discounted Life. Why doesn't he just do it? Own up to Discounted Life. It was your channel.
But I didn't think about that. She probably has to go backwards.
Yeah, Kaya's on the rack right now, pretty much.
I know she doesn't care. Listen, this man's not going to react. We have to, okay? So bear with me, Germ.
People handle it okay. Other people handle it really poorly. Like that's why there's a huge turnover in terms of reactors in Grow World. If you have noticed,
big facts.
If you're not new, you will know there is.
Where's the huge turnover? Where is this huge turnover?
But we'll see what happens.
Moonface Pandu, thank you for the super chat. Consistency is key. First time on the bike, I tapped out at 5 minutes. Starting is easy. Not quitting is the hard part. 50 pounds. So just remember, for those of you who don't know, Moonface Pandu was the winner of, I know, and I haven't done these in a while, but I should at some point, was the winner of my first Jerry Opperman Fitness giveaway. And she won Mac.
Okay, we don't want to hear him. Really, Alex? 95% of Cali's Kiwi Farms thread is Gigi's lies, of course, because he's, once again, practically an expert. It's actually funny because it's so far off the racist narratives he put out, like that Cali was fleeing the ghetto to go to a white town. Are you serious?
Wow. Monty, why the elliptical? Give me more food. Stop it.
All right. She's already done.
And of course, we got Olive Oil here, who writes a lot of shit on Kiwi farms and is modded on many channels, which I've spoken about this before, and I'm gonna keep speaking about it. This shouldn't happen. There should not be this collusion where you have somebody that writes about other reactors creators in the space having somebody who writes about them modded in another person's channel. That is not right, because then of course there is a narrative to be done here.
30 seconds in, she's going. Right, I was wondering. I was like, am I the only one who's seen this? I'm not really gonna say anything.
Because you don't know what you're talking about, Monty. There's literally nothing wrong with going back. See,
I'm sorry. Is this the person who didn't know what an abaya was? Because I'm pretty sure it was. Speaking of not knowing what I'm talking about, you know what I do know I'm talking about? You being a goddamn groomer. How about this? So let's put something else up on the screen here. Because I got receipts for days here, people, and I'm gonna keep showing them. The Gaining Ground, September 22nd, 2022. Can you DM for a few minutes, or is you busy? Don't you mean, or are you busy? Huh? Of course, Traj is like, what's up? He's like, I don't know. Just after watching this whole Monty thing, it made me think of you and our flirting. I just want to make sure you never felt like I was trying to take advantage of you or using you or anything like that, because I feel bad now. If you honestly have to ask somebody if they felt as if you are taking advantage of them, you probably are. You probably are. So here's him being a goddamn groomer. Now people are like, how the hell can you groom a 40-year-old? You know what? If you start typing into Google, can you groom a, you know what pops up? One of the first things, a 40-year-old. And yes, you can groom people of any age. They're, you know what? In fact, let's read this, and then we're gonna take a look at, can you groom a 40-year-old? Because we're gonna set some facts here. Grooming Ground says, okay, I just wanted to make sure, that's all. I don't ever want you to feel pressured by me at all. If you, once again, if you're saying this, you are pressuring somebody. If you're asking if they're okay with what you've done, they're probably not okay. Okay? They're probably not okay. So let's go into a definition here. What's up? It ain't that. Never heard of grooming adults? It does happen. You know what? Let me prove it. Can you groom a, and then of course it comes up. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna put it up on the screen because unlike GG here, the Grooming Ground that likes to look into CP folders, I actually like to prove what I'm talking about. I just don't make up shit. Okay, this is what I do. I prove it. So here we go. Remember when I said one of the first things that pops up is this? Can a 40-year-old be groomed? Grooming, let me zoom in. Okay. Grooming can occur at any age. It has a great deal to do with gullibility, insecurity, religion, and culture, as well as stress factors. Like if you're vulnerable enough, you can be groomed at any point in time. Like I could have been groomed because, I had a very unfortunate incident in my life. And if you're vulnerable at a certain specific amount of time, you can be groomed. So yes, grooming can occur at any age. Okay, so let's move on. If you're just coming in, smash that like button, people. We're getting into the thick of things here. Like I have so much receipts that I'm not gonna have time. We're gonna do a part 2 and a part 3 on the Grooming Ground here. If you haven't seen it before, this man loves to look into CP folders. Yes, child prawn folders. But
see, Monty, if you did pre-recorded content, but that would require you not being lazy and actually having a personality. That's something you could have Googled. Going back, I'm just gonna Google it because Monty don't do shit. I don't even know why. This is why this is what the goal of this, Monty, is to make you a better reactor. So I hope you're paying attention. When you go on the elliptical backwards, should you use it backwards? Yes. Going backwards on the elliptical is a great way to mix up your cardio. When you go backwards, you are working. Where is it?
Let me slow clap.
No, I want the backwards one, not the forward ones. I just had a lovely website. Where'd it go? I'm going to hit let him keep going, and then I'm going to come back to you with the muscle group.
She's going backwards.
We all count on you.
So again, pedaling backwards is a good way to switch up your movement. It prevents injuries and also puts much less pressure on the knee joints than a traditional treadmill or running outside.
I think the best is...
Yeah, Gigi. We figured that out because during the React, people are saying that, yeah, they also go backwards.
If they do have a treadmill, use the treadmill first, Rudy.
Why, Monty? You're now giving exercise advice. This is why you're dangerous, because you just talk out of your a-hole. Why should she use the treadmill instead, Monty? Explain it. Tell your audience why because I guarantee you, if you talk to a lot of experts who say, look, this woman's 300 and whatever pounds, she's between treadmill or elliptical, I think a lot of people are going to say elliptical because of the pressure on her joints. But Monty, please tell us more because you're an expert.
But I am. I am an expert. Doesn't he know that I actually can help people out at the gym like I'm certified? He doesn't know this, right? So he's talking out of his ass. Of course, he's not knowledgeable that, yes, I am certified in helping people and not injure themselves at the gym. So he doesn't know this. I've talked about this. Maybe like 4 or 5 months ago. Remember when I was doing the whole Tammy Lemon videos? And I talked about how I got my certification for the gym. But he doesn't know that. He's just full on ignorance. Let him continue.
It's okay.
Okay, so your hamstrings, hip muscles, your calves, your lower legs. Pedaling backwards also uses more balance because it's harder to go backwards. I told you that in the beginning. It's much harder to go. So you're over here ragging her for doing something, Monty, that you probably can't even do. You'd probably fall right off, and you'd have a little hamster scream as you hit your head on the wall.
Walking.
Why does he call me a hamster when I am taller and bigger than him? That's the other thing I don't get. He says I'm a hamster, saying calling me like 5'2", 5'3". I'm like, okay, sure, you can think I'm 5'2", 5'3". I'm way taller than that. I am way bigger than that. In fact, I weigh the same size of like a typical football player or NHL player, and these guys are 200 plus pounds. Gigi is not 200 plus pounds, not even close to soaking wet in a goddamn wool sweater. He's not near 200 plus pounds.
Listen, she got to start somewhere. Dainty ankles, whatever. Regardless of what you think about Chantal, the point of the story is that Monty's like giving out misinformation and making this look like a bad thing, and it's not. Any movement for her is good, even if it's elliptical backwards. Hey, listen, it's like
Cat Riley says I couldn't watch him. The bottom half of his face reminds me of a 70s. Yikes, Cat.
Face Pondu, man. She's our resident weight loss queen. Said in the beginning she could barely get on her bike, but to your point, Fupa, Chantal has to stay consistent because if she does 30 seconds every 2 weeks, what's the point? But it's hard in the beginning, and if she stuck with it, she'd get better. But
She's done.
Still, 3 minutes.
How old is Gigi?
This man wants to torture this woman.
Oh, he's 43 and a success. Doesn't he live at home with his mom? Wasn't he trying to fly Bad Boy Tragic over to his mom's place? Doesn't he live with his mom and his sister? Can somebody confirm this? Anybody in the chat? Wasn't Trad saying, yeah, he was trying to fly Traj out to his mom's house? Oh boy, what, you gonna give him alcohol as well? Of course he probably is gonna give him alcohol. Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. Like, it's his mom's house and everything. Trash. What's up, honeydew?
So she did 30 seconds?
Like 20 seconds, 30 seconds.
Why does it look dangerous for her? What is wrong with you people?
Yikes,
like,
Alex.
2.5 minutes. Like,
He has a hamster wheel, yes, Kate.
Yeah, the machine was fine. I noticed that, but I didn't want to say anything.
Oh, I forgot to put hamster noises on my soundboard. Let me see if I can go pull some up while we're watching this.
And he was asking Tragic to come live with him. Yeah, I do reckon from the receipts I have loaded, because I got receipts and receipts and receipts, folders upon folders of GG receipts, that yes, he did want Tragic to come out. How the hell you a grown ass man in your 40s and wanted another man to bring his kids over? You ain't got no goddamn job unless your sister gives you a job. You love drinking the alcohol, you love them OH groups, but yet you want another man to go live in the house with you in your mom's house. Like, that horniness just went straight to this man's head. This guy's an idiot. Exactly, mouse toes.
Never mind.
All right. So we're gonna finish the 8 minutes. I think I'm gonna do some walking in the apartment.
All right, so this is apparently the sound of a hamster. Have you ever heard a hamster sound before? Let's see.
Like, how tall is he? Does anybody ask? How tall is Gigi? Because he keeps saying, I'm a hamster. I mean, hamsters are super cute, but no, Gigi, I'm not a hamster. I'm taller than you. I weigh a lot more than you. Size of a football/hockey player. Okay? No, a hamster is not me.
You're misleading any uneducated, ignorant, obese people in your chat. And not because they're obese, they're educated and ignorant, because you have to be at this point.
Okay, this is the same guy that didn't know what a nabaya was. Let's see what he's talking about here, because I'm completely interested right now.
You're crying. You're such a kind person, Monty. I'm an ignorant American. Sorry. Alexa, how many pounds is 177 kilograms?
I think he's 5'10", 300. Well, damn, maybe if he's 300, he weighs more than me. Okay, well, shit. I stand corrected. Is he really? Seriously, is he really 300 plus pounds? If he is, then I guess he does weigh more than me. But I'm still taller than him.
Alexa, how many pounds is 177 kilograms?
177 kilograms is about 390 pounds.
He's a big boy.
390 pounds.
It's like on camera until I'm more adapted to the heat, like at a smaller weight.
But I don't understand these. Why are you saying facts, Stoner, or whatever the hell you just said? These are not facts. There's nothing wrong with her being an elliptical, and you're misleading any uneducated, ignorant, obese people in your chat. And not because they're obese, they're educated and ignorant, because you have to be at this point to continue being a Stories from the Internet subscriber / member. Stop giving false information out. There's nothing wrong with her being on the elliptical, Monty.
With a hijab on. With a hijab, so.
Did I actually say there's anything wrong with being on the elliptical? No, I was just giggling at her doing it backwards. I mean, sure, she's doing it backwards, but did I say there's anything wrong with being on the elliptical? Like, she could do the elliptical. I would say maybe try the treadmill first. Doesn't she want to get up her cardio? She does, right? So with that in mind, I was like, okay, maybe try the treadmill first. Because the treadmill is more effective for runners who want to increase their speed and endurance, and it would be more effective for somebody who wants to walk in the middle of the desert. So I am actually right, because I do have a certification in what you don't know about. So yes, I am right. The treadmill will be better based on what she wants to do. If she wants to work on her cardio, which one will be better? Let's even maybe Google this. What would be better? And let's continue with this.
I don't know what to do. Maybe we could go mall walking, but it's the same thing.
Listen, you know me, Creek Native Girl. I always say it. I hope she figures it out. I'd be her biggest supporter. She's been an a-hole recently, but at the end of the day, she needs to lose weight. I don't want to see anybody like drop dead young. That's terrible.
Too hot for me. And even in the air conditioning, fully covered at my weight.
Shame on this.
I feel really dizzy, and
yeah, she's gonna build endurance.
I feel like I should exercise at first uncovered. Even like, maybe some sitting exercises.
Shut up, Steph.
Because I get tired very easily, and
Hey, witch.
It's also
Thanks, Alex.
I feel depressed because I realize in these moments how
Love her. You remember her, right? Love her.
how much work I have to do on myself.
I
And
am 99
I don't want to do
poopers.
it.
How are you?
It's really painful and hard and awful.
It sucks.
It's depressing.
Exercise sucks, Chantal. But good news
Hey,
is,
people, smash the
if
like
you
button.
stick to it and stop losing weight and stop listening to dingbats like Monty, you'd actually you'd be successful at it.
Not having any comfort food at night.
Yeah, it's a habit. It's habitual.
So it's all of that mixture of things right now.
It's
That just makes this
She'll
whole thing.
blow her knees out.
So
Well, if she was attempting that jump when she walked across the street, then she probably rolled her ankle, do something. But yeah, it's possible. Carrying all that weight around will do that to you. It will damage your joints, your tendons, your ligaments. All sorts of stuff can happen.
much harder. I honestly feel like I could fall asleep right now.
Yeah, what does she expect? It's working out. That's why a lot of people fail. But you fail, you get back up. You fail, you get back up. It's always going to be hard work. And as Lindsay says, there's no sexy time. Well, what Cat Riley also says.
I don't know if that's true or not, but honestly, why do you care if this woman's getting plowed? Why do we care if this woman's taking it from behind? Like, why do we care? Who cares if she's getting it?
Well, who cares to get it? you grooming ground, and you definitely did care to get it from Bad Boy Tragic because I got the receipts right here. All right, so grooming ground says, you like how I did that? How I transitioned like that? Okay. Trying to bring up shit that I should be angry about to gaslight me. F out of here. Of course, he's starting a fight. This is what the grooming ground does. He manipulates. The grooming ground says, "What have I ever asked you to do for me? I did that, even though I was the one always telling you to let it go. Make it make sense, tragic. I literally just cussed out DN in Fun is Futile about how he keeps you angry all the time and it's not good for you." So when was that? Okay, then Tragic goes and stop editing and deleting the DMs. I get a notification to my email every time you do it. Of course, because the grooming girl likes to cover his ass. He likes to delete shit so that when, shit hits the fan, he just lies and says, "Hey, I did not do that, but we have it right here, grooming ground. We got the receipts." So once again, Tragic says, and stop editing and deleting the DMs. I get a notification to my email every time you do it. If you aren't concerned, then why even bother? Is that what I did? Okay, of course. This piece of shit's not gonna admit to it. Yes, you did do that, grooming ground. You were editing and deleting the DMs because you knew what was gonna be up. And then he does this whole coy thing. Is that what I did? Okay, yeah, that's exactly what you did, but there's more. All right, here we go. Tragic, it doesn't matter because I don't matter right now, buddy. I was a replacement for Negs. Then there's 5 blocked messages. You got to be kidding me. You going to rewrite history? 5 blocked messages. They're gaining ground. You weren't a bad guy. You just went through a lot of shit. So here we go. The stress, the vulnerability. This is how a person who is 40-year-old can be groomed. And this is a piece of shit knowing exactly how to do it. You weren't a bad guy. You were just going through a lot of shit. Exactly. If you go through a lot of shit happens in your life. You're in a vulnerable state. Anybody like this piece of shit grooming ground can come along, CP folder looking a hole here, and take advantage of you. He continues, I'm not rewriting history. I legit have a DM where I try explaining to Alex, of all people, that you're not a bad guy. You're misunderstood. I don't have to rewrite shit I actually did. Okay, and then of course Tragic's like, get effed. Because yeah, he's an a-hole. And this is what he does. Proof right here, literally right in front of your eyes of what he has been doing. Hey, you know what I'm gonna do? Part 2, we're gonna go over what was it? Drunk girl on a treadmill. Did I get that right or did I get that wrong? Because we're gonna go over her videos. We're gonna still instill in people who haven't known that this man looks into photos marked CP, because I'm gonna keep continuing saying it until everybody knows about it, because that's just wrong.
Who cares?
She won't tolerate any amount of discomfort. Yeah, we gotta get her out of her comfort zones.
Oh,
Yeah, because if we stay in our comfort zones, we stagnate.
I
And if we do
love
escape,
Life Coach Monty. That's my favorite Monty doll. Life Coach Monty.
And I hate guys that look into CP folders. If a folder is called CP, what do you think it is? And then you expect a folder marked CP of what? What exactly are you expecting, GG? Because you definitely wasn't expecting an adult male, nor were you, you piece of shit.
saturate.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, Gia, 80, it's 80-20, right? Moonface, 80% should diet, 20% is working out.
Then comes that OBCD because of all that stagnation and saturation building up in her sedentary lifestyle. And as soon as she starts working out for 20 to 30 seconds, I was just seeing, boom.
I'm really looking forward to Monty's workout vlog. I can't wait to see all the workouts Monty does throughout the day.
She's out of breath. She doesn't want to do it anymore. And that, can I even say there was lactic acid built up there? Can I even use that term? She's so used to instant gratification.
Do you even know what it means?
She is. She's impulsive, used to instant gratification. And we're seeing the end result. Anyways, how long will
Do you even know what it means? So says the fat guy that has probably liver cirrhosis due to all his alcohol he's drinking. If you didn't know, people, if you're here, if you're new, the Gaining Ground likes to drink, and even Charlie Gold calls him Tequila Titties. Why does she call him Tequila Titties? Because he likes to drink. Not only does he have the beer belly, or should I say the alcohol belly, but he's got the titties to match because of all that tequila.
This lasts maybe 2 to 3 days tops is usually what I say. And most times than not, I am right. Because it's always 2 to 3 days stops. Probably will just quit.
Because you need to be a psychic at this point to make educated guesses about how long she's gonna last working out.
Right now,
I'm trapped because I feel like
Monty.
Typically, she does last about 2 to 3 days. In fact, actually, she's been breaking those records lately. She's hard to. It's hard for her to last over a day. Sometimes she lasts 2 days, but typically 2 to 3 days. Then Foodie Beauty gives up.
my medication keeps me.
Hold on, good news. I found one called Shocked Hamster Makes a Noise, so I want to see what this one sounds like because I figure, like I said, when Monty gets mad, he sounds like a hamster. Listen. Wait, is that a real? Stop
what?
it. I know you can't see it, but hold on.
The
Somebody
drunk girl
pokes a
video is
hamster's
great.
little butt, and then it turns around and goes.
Tomorrow we are definitely gonna take a look at that video.
So that's how I picture Monty is whenever he.
What's up, Cheryl?
Mood stabilize, it stabilizes my mood, but at the same time,
exactly,
it makes me feel like a zombie.
But
And
Monty's always
I don't
right.
like that feeling. I want to be more energetic and. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Exactly, you're a chick. I can't.
I just have energy to do a lot of things, and
shame on
honestly, instead of just going through life
shame on the mess.
like a robot,
Good for you,
I feel maybe I
Lynn.
need
Congrats.
medication.
Shame,
I don't know,
shame on the mess.
That's why I would come off of them because of what you're not supposed to do by yourself.
I mean, listen, Jarella, she's got a major. Food is a major addiction. She's got a major addiction. I mean, food is no joke. When you're down and depressed and you have an addiction to food, you don't want a Zoloft or whatever. You want a quarter pounder with cheese Valium meal because it makes you feel better. Unfortunately, it's instant gratification. Doesn't last very long. But going on a diet, I equate to quitting cigarettes sometimes. It's hard because it's not just the mental stuff, but it's the habits. It's like when Candy.
How about he starts talking about the alcohol stuff because he ain't quitting alcohol, so.
Hungry fat chick. I hate calling her that.
Right.
Did her video and she said she's struggling with the muscle memory of just wanting to shove her face constantly. Think how many times you walk around the kitchen. I'm bored. What can I eat? You're not because you're hungry. I mean, I'm sure I'm not the only person who does that, right? If it is, then sorry. But not because you're hungry, but I'm bored and I got idle hands. So let me throw some macadamia nuts in my mouth. Ooh, I love a macadamia nut.
I mean, I would discontinue them on and off.
Okay, you know what? That's too easy. I'm not gonna say anything. I was about to make a joke there about nuts and mouths, but I digress.
Hate.
Celebrity Juicer says this is sad fishing. Lindsay says this is for Marty. She thinks like Missy did, throwing in health problems, he'll lay off. Yeah, I think that's the go-to. We really think alike and similar. I'm pretty sure Missy Moo is probably lurking.
Monty Moo thinks that Chantal and Missy Moo are similar.
Somewhere online.
How the hell aren't Missy Moo and Chantal similar? How? like I can give you several reasons why they're similar. Likes like, as they say. And Missimu is as much as similar to Foodie Beauty in not only size, shape, mentality, the ability to lie repeatedly, the ability to go IRL on people, make up more lies, to send nads schnoods. How are they not similar? They're very similar.
But life is so much more bearable on them, that's for sure.
We need a new song called Purple Lingerie or something. I don't know.
Of course, he'd go to Purple Lingerie.
Because of
Kind of like Purple Rain, but it's like Purple Lingerie.
Yeah, you should make a song called "Show Me Your Snowy Tantas" because I promoted you on YouTube. Can you write that song? I think that'd be that'd be a banger.
You know what? Oh boy, oh boy.
For one hit.
You know what he's referring to, right? He's referring to Tiny Dancer. You know what? You know, some people have some really good starts on YouTube. So I'm fortunate that I got into a bad start on YouTube. But you know what? I learned my lesson. That piece of shit Tiny Dancer that goes from community to community. She's now in Ichtmel's community. Probably gonna start a shitstorm any moment now. She went from without a crystal ball community, being a mod there. After that, went to Steve McRae's community. Steve McRae's like, hey, stay the hell away from her because she is a block on sight type of person, a persona non grata. Then after that, she's in um, Mr. Tipster's community. By the way, Tipster is repeatedly getting heat. Like every day I Google Tipster, there is a new video on Mr. Tippy over here. Well, he is practically done because everybody thinks Tipster is cringy and desperate. And he used to have these e-girls that would send him stuff all the time. And you know who was one of his e-girls? Tiny Dancer was one of his e-girls. Well, it seems that Tippy is done. Tippy can't give anybody the tip anymore. So we have a situation where Tiny Dancer has now infiltrated this community, but kind of run into a few things with her lies, and now she's over in Ichtmel's community about to let it explode. You got some shit on Tiny Dancer. She decided to not accept my olive branch and went full R. Really? Well, please share it her world because I'd really like to take a look at that.
Boom, 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 boom. Or maybe I don't know when. I don't know. Maybe we could do like when purple cries. Purple rain, but it's more like I don't know.
my moods.
Purple Teddy.
So that 2 minutes was so hard. My legs.
If he writes a whole ass song about somebody's purple lingerie, oh my god, I'm gonna die.
You know, you probably get bricked.
I'm gonna wait for your mom.
No, you're probably gonna get bricked.
I'm about to write his version, then I'm gonna die some more.
I felt like jelly, and I'm so tired, and I feel like I'm gonna pass out.
You heard the Void is looking into gaining ground. You know what? The Void should be looking and gaining ground because if anybody is literally going to look into a folder that is titled CP and then was disappointed because it was an adult male needs to be looked into. Because if we're gonna be outing people that are in a relationship with people who have pimped out minors before, then a guy who's looking at CP folders is a lot worse, and gaining ground needs to be looked into. Bottom line.
Yeah, because you're 300 and what did I say, 90 pounds? But the good news is tomorrow you can do 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Then next week it'll be 2 minutes and 30 seconds. But she knows all this.
No problem.
Her
world.
Food has a real big. Food has a very strong grip on her, and I get it. Food is lovely. I love food.
Maybe tomorrow I should aim for 3. I don't know what I should do.
Yes, that's exactly what you should do. Aim for 3. She's getting it. She won't do it, but she's getting it.
But I think I'm gonna try doing small exercises that don't make me feel like this, and I'm gonna have to just wear like nothing on my head, t-shirt.
Wait, who has congestive heart failure? Chantal does?
And like pants or shorts.
Okay, wait. I got it.
100%.
This is what it sounds like when Missy Moo cries.
You know what? Sometimes I hate listening to myself. Okay, you know what? Let's go deep. We're going deep in. Let's look at his face.
Because I'm just like,
I just want to remind everybody of something. There's been a little faction of crackheads who are desperate to put little mama's untimely demise on certain people. Some of that little crackhead faction, like Monty,
What?
Is
I'm now a crackhead? What, since when? Sup, Sonny Bizzle? What's going on? So now I'm a crackhead. Okay, so where's he going with this?
now like relentlessly after this Missy woman who clearly, I think we can all agree, right? I think we can all agree that Missy should be ignored going forward before she ends up doing something to herself, right? So the audacity of, we just had this conversation about bullying and unaliving themselves, and here's this Missy woman who, as far as I'm concerned, is in the
Hopefully you're
midst of
good,
some
Sonny.
kind of mental breakdown. And he's now has we got a video coming up about her, we have a live stream coming about her, and now he wants to write a song mocking her instability. Stand up fucking guy we have here.
I'm sorry. Who's the one who has the discounted live channel again? Who's the one looking into CP folders? I'm trying to find the video where he kept on adding Charlie Gold for like hundreds of times over a short period of time. I had that video before, I played it, but for some reason I don't have it. I'm gonna keep looking back. I am. I'm gonna keep looking back until I found it. Mr. Stand Up Guy over here, not. You know what? I have another set of receipts. I have another video, but you know what I'm gonna do? I'm probably gonna leave that. No. Actually, I should play it right now. Let's go. Ba, 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 ba. Rampage from 2020. Charlie is a hippopotamus. Really? Freak out. Tell the hippo ho to shut up. So he's talking about Charlie Gold. Shut up, Val, because she's a coward. Mr. Freakout over here. Okay. I'm triggered. What? We're going way too fast. Wait a second here. He goes, I'm triggered. What? I'm not. Okay. He says, hippo. Then we got, it's crazy how Charlie is as big as a blimp, but still can't speak for herself. Then Burner B is like, stay triggered, GG. It's effing hilarious. Okay. Sierra TV, which is gaining ground. I'm not triggered. I'm just going to make sure that Greasy Whale gets what she deserves. Really, Greasy Whale, Mr. Stand Up Guy over here. Nothing says successful like a whale who gets arrested. Lol. Obviously, it is not a man who loves her, which is why she hates Chantal. Okay, Mr. Stand Up. Charlie Gold has a massive chest because she is as big as Jabba the Hutt, and yet she never speaks for herself. Okay, Mr. Stand Up Guy. Please stop acting like Charlie is desirable. She's disgusting. Okay, Mr. Stand Up Guy. This is the guy that looks into CP folders. I'm not expecting adult males. This is the guy who's a coward that has discounted life, wanting to get voice actors. DC says, reminded that this cretin wanted to take next to court for highlighting Gigi's own words. Indeed. All right, we're slowing down for you, Celebrity Juicer. We're going to read it play by play. Sierra TV, aka Grooming Ground, says, I picture a world where Charlie can get laid without having to swipe a credit card first. Yikes, you piece of shit, Gigi. Charlie needs an extra cyst. Only the devil could make that kind of ugly. This guy's disgusting. Clearly disgusting. Then, of course, this is blacked out. I wonder what this was. Hated by her own family and society. He also called her an effing beast multiple times. Yeah, stay classy, GG. When was this? Axe the nasty beast. Okay, I don't get it. Charlie is the ugliest woman in the world, yet her friends think she's wanted. Okay, who is? And of course, I'm sure it says. So much projection. Indeed. I'll take ... making stuff up to defend. And I guess we know what's blocked out here. Should I even continue with this? Because this is gonna take some time. Yeah, let's continue with this. Hey, you know who, you hoe. Really? Calling her a hoe now. Okay, Mr. Classy here. and along with her name, proceeded to spam Twitter with Charlie's mugshot over 40 times in just that day. There we go, Mr. Classy over here, talking about everybody else. All right, hi. I'm sure it says Charlie Gold there. Okay, Mr. Classy over here. Mr. Put in KKK, photoshopping Michael B. Petty into KKK shit. Mr. Attacking AK because she's a woman of color. Mr. Attacking Charlie Gold, another woman of color. Mr. Attacking, of course, Life of Spirit, another woman of color. Mr. Attacking Michael B. Petty, another man of color attacking me, a man of color attacking AK, a woman of color. This is what this piece of shit from Florida does. Gigi, I'm doing just fine. It's not his fault that, of course, you know who is a criminal piece of shit, huh? Okay, Mr. Classy. This guy who claims to take the high road. Yeah, complete scumbag. He is. Disgusting. But I bet he didn't think I could get these now, did he? Because if you look very carefully, it's very hard to get any opposition to the gaining ground. Do you know why that is? Because he cleans up very well in terms of like the videos and whatnot. He gets channels deleted, he gets videos removed, he gets a lot of things done. Please be on the lookout for this grifter. Okay, and finally, while he was spamming and annoying the shit out of everyone on Twitter, he cried to YouTube about being bullied / harassed. WTF did he think they were going to do about it? Exactly. Hi at YouTube. Can I speak to about the relentless harassment from Charlie Gold towards me and other channels? Uh-huh. Hi at YouTube creators. Here they are again. At Charlie Gold has accounts on Twitter harass any channels who criticize her. It's relentless. Who can we speak to? This is idiotic. Alex Glitter says, remember when he said his friend lived in Charlie's building to scare her that he knew where she lived? After telling her to go to KFC or whatever fried chicken restaurant, he said, yes. Please be reminded of this is what the grooming ground is all about. At YouTube creators and at YouTube, please review the channel by Charlie Gold, which is dedicated to harassing me and others. Hi, at YouTube creators on YouTube. This harassment is not. This guy is out of his head back in 2020. Look at this. Look at this. Hi, at YouTube creators on YouTube. The relentless harassment by fans of Charlie Gold who directed them is insane. Charlie and her fans abuse the TOS and attack smaller channels, and it's ridiculous. Another Charlie Gold fan sent to harass because Annie Payton says you're a weirdo. Of course, she's a weirdo who's been relentlessly tweeting over and over again. Hot Discord Reject says he called her the queen of KFC. Yeah, 3 years ago. All right, let's continue with this. Harassment is stirring up hatred with your big channel against any small channels who criticize you. At YouTube creators, please assist. All Charlie Gold does is harass people. You see this shit, but yet he acts like he's so uppity, high and mighty when doing this. Horrible says Gigi has that Kiwi Farms mentality of dox and threaten, then act indignant when it comes back to you. Exactly. And of course, he keeps adding YouTube over and over and over again. He says Dr. Drew needs to diagnose a 300-pound felon who has convinced people she's a skinny queen. Lol. Dr. Drew, can you please diagnose that Charlie Gold? She is a fat felon who has convinced people she's a skinny queen so she can make money on YouTube off of bullying other people as big as she is. She's also telling her subs to report another creator. This is such bullshit. YouTube, please contact me. The creator that Charlie Gold doxed me, and she also encouraged people to report another channel today. Is not against TOS. The farms are so toxic. Well, Gigi is on the farms. And he has a crew of people controlling the narrative over there. He goes, hi, at YouTube. The YouTube channel at Charlie Gold has been terrorizing smaller channels and has also been encouraging her subs to report them. TOS question mark. Hi, at YouTube creators on YouTube. The channel Charlie Gold has been harassing smaller channels like mine and others, encouraging her subs to report us if we dare criticize her. Who can we speak to put an end to this tyranny? Hi at YouTube creators. Charlie Gold has been harassing me for months now. Who can I speak to? Thanks. Seriously? Olive oil should be lead co. Exactly. Yeah, whiny piece of shit and a liar and a groomer. Insert everything into this. See at YouTube creators. Man, how much more of this do we have left? This is so annoying. Hi at YouTube creators. The channel Charlie Gold exploited a mistake I made on Instagram in order to dox me and threaten me. Seriously? Who can I speak to? Really, a mistake you made. So you doxed yourself like everybody else said when you showed your goddamn address, but you're gonna blame it on Charlie Gold. Okay, go figure. Hi YouTube creators. I've been harassed for months by Charlie Gold followers. They're not attacking another channel. Who can I speak to, please? Hi YouTube creators. Another example. Facts. Hi at YouTube creators on YouTube. More harassment from Charlie Gold towards smaller channels. Hey, YouTube creators, I've been harassed by a YouTube creator named Charlie Gold for months and nothing is being done about it. Hi at YouTube and YouTube creators. This creator, Charlie Gold, harasses smaller channels who criticize her and she asks her followers to mass report them. Who can I speak to? But it's not. At YouTube creators and at YouTube, please reach out to me. Amazing, right? Yes, quite amazing. The freak out. This is what got him canceled in 2020. Exactly. This is what got him canceled in 2020. I don't know how much more I can take of this. You know what? Let's call it one because I don't want to hear the bullshit that he is saying. We're gonna play more of these receipts here, people. More and more of these receipts. Let's take a look at this whole CP folder thing there and let's wrap this up. Hey, smash that like button, subscribe if you want to. We're gonna get more. We're gonna do part 2 of this whole GG likes to open CP folders. What a creep. Cause he is one. All right. Let's listen to this again.
Image that says CP on it, but when you go into the folder, the blurred image is an adult male.
All right, you know what? Let's put this volume up all the way up so people can hear it. This is what GG is all about here, people. This right here. Let's go.
There's a photo of a blurred image that says CP on it, but when you go into the folder, the blurred image is an adult male. So it's misleading. So I don't know what it is she has against.
What? Hold on. No, what did you just say you clicked on? I want you all to just, for a second, just tell me what this man just admitted to possessing and clicking on.
Leading, there's nothing there that suggests he's ever been inappropriate with children. There's a photo of a blurred image that says CP on it, but when you go into the folder, the blurred image is an adult male. So it's.
And this, he just normally said it like it was normal thing to open up a folder that says CP on it. This piece of shit, this predator, should be behind bars. It's not normal to just say that on a panel as if it's just okay to open folders marked CP. And then, of course, he can't deny what he was doing or what his expectation was when he follows up by saying that it was an adult male, because we know what you were expecting and why you said misleading. Anyways, we're going to have more of this. People, thank you for joining me. I know this was, I'm going to probably put part 2 tomorrow night. Yes, I'm going to put part 2 for tomorrow night. People, catch me for part 2. Thank you, everybody, hanging out with me and listening to this. Some of us didn't know what the grooming ground was and is about, but you're going to know more. And I am going to do another stream, part 2 tomorrow. Thank you, people. Smash that like button. I'm out of here. Have a great night and take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.